Hi Libras, my name is Marlissa. This is that word from Mars Tarot. And today I'm here to take care of your October predictions. Happy Libra season. Y'all are number one, but it is Libra season. So happy Libra season to y'all. Happy fall, happy upcoming spooky season, all of the things, all right? Um, I am a person that thoroughly enjoys the sun, but my birthday is in fall, so I'm not too mad at it. Um, okay, Libra. So again, this is going to be October predictions, and please like the video so other Libras like yourself can see this and it can float around in the YouTube algorithm. Please subscribe if this is your first time, and if you're returning, thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate y'all. Um, so let's get into it and see what you have going on this month, Libra. So off bucks, I'll tell you the signs that I see here. Libra, heavy Taurus energy, Scorpio energy, and then we have Aquarius and Leo. So you have all the fixed signs: Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and then you have Libra. All right, like you're showing up in this reading. So Libra, this may be a time this month where you are really into your abundant bag. You're creating a lot of things this month. So if any of you are any sort of artist or you're good with your hands or whatever it is, you may be in your bag this month. Okay. Um, you're in your Empress energy. So the Empress is like the highest, like she's above all of the queens. So it's good to see that you're showing up as your highest self this month, which is aligned because another card came out saying that. All right. Um, very abundant, okay? Gonna be in your divine feminine energy bag, all right? If you're a Libra male, then you may come into contact with your Empress, okay? You're really going to be, I feel like, knowing your worth, which makes sense. I feel like you're going to make some decisions that are better for you because they're coming from your highest self. Some of you Libras may end up getting pregnant this month. So if that's something that you've been hoping for, that could be something that takes place. If not, you're just, again, you're creating something. All right. But yeah, overall energy of the spread, the Empress. This is Libra and Taurus energy. Okay. I was going to say, why does it look like that? There you go. So, I see you being an energy of contemplating, all right? I see that heavy here. Some of you may also be connected to a Gemini. I forgot to mention that sign. Or you may have a Gemini placement within your chart. But we have the Two of Wands here, okay? So you are still trying to figure out what path you're going to take, but there are choices and decisions to make. All right, there are choices and decisions to make. And it's really about whether you're going to stay within your comfort zone or pop out and do some new shit. All right. I'm having a feeling for some of you that this is about, that may be about a relationship. Because once you're in your higher self, you're not going to choose to do the same things that you were doing before. But that also could be hard, okay? So again, actually there's like 3 cards here. Kind of 4, about your decision. You got like 4 or 5 cards here that's talking about like thinking and wondering and all those things, right? So we have the Judgment card here, sign of Scorpio. And so some of you could be having an awakening, and that may be why you're going to start leaning into your higher self this month, because you may have some sort of awakening, reckoning. Some of you may be becoming more self-aware, so you're evaluating yourself a little bit more, okay? But whatever decision you make, it's going to be a final decision, all right? With the Judgment card here. Sign of Scorpio. You guys are being called to meditate this month too, which you'll see show up in a later card. But just with that Judgment card and being one eye, it makes me think of the third eye, all right? So this is really, it's a very spiritual month for you, Libra, okay? Now, there is going to be something, I said you're creating something, so you may stumble across some challenges this month in your business or in your relationships, something of the sort where you are going to have to push. All right. You're going to be tired. You're going to want to quit. But right, like when you're in that moment of wanting to quit, Libra, that's when you should push a little more, because that's when you're going to, you'll be so close to success. So you would hate to give up at that time. So your faith is going to be tested this month, your grit, how you choose to persevere. You also want to be mindful of, with this Knight of Wands energy, being too defensive. This is also next to the World card. And as you see in the World, like the snake is protecting its egg. All right. So you may have an energy of being like overly defensive this month that you want to be mindful of, because it may be unnecessary. Some of you, that can be stemming from a place of being really hurt, all right, by someone in the past, somebody who hurt you anywhere from about like a year ago, okay, about a year ago. But yeah, we have the World card here. So this is for signs of Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo, all right? And this is about something closing out. So again, there is also something ending this month, but with endings come new beginnings. And I feel like this is going to happen when you choose to make the certain decision that you're being called to choose. And you're going to feel complete. You're going to feel accomplished. You know, there's going to be harmony. You may end up feeling a sense of belonging after making a certain decision, Libra. Okay. But like I said, there is someone that hurt you. They could have hurt you for up to a year ago, but also maybe when somebody hurts you, if somebody hurts you this month, all right, that may be when you're making that final judgment call about that person and about the relationship. The Three of Swords is a very painful card. It's about heartache and trauma and grief and hurt and loss and just feeling very broken and hurt. So like I said, either somebody hurt you this way in the past, Libra, or that's something that could be happening this month where you're like, all right, I ain't doing this shit no more. And I think you're being reminded by Spirit with the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck to remember to be generous. All right, and especially because the Queen of Pentacles is under the Six of Pentacles card. But this is also about being mindful, about giving and receiving. Okay. So, Libras, remember that you want balance. You may not always be balanced, but that is your ultimate goal. So, your relationships got to look like that. So, if your relationships are not looking like that, this is a reminder that this is something that you really crave. And you want to be with somebody who's just as generous as you are. Okay? So, decisions. The need to gain clarity through decision making. Makes me think y'all could be connected to a Gemini, could be making a decision about a Gemini. A Gemini could be making a decision about you. We have success here. It's your time to shine. Success from what you pour your heart into. To me, that's very relevant here with the Empress being here and even the World card being here. And even the Nine of Wands telling you to persevere. All right, so you will succeed, Libra. We have putting in the work, action that helps achieve goals, building the path for success. All right, this was right next to the success card. So faith without works is dead. All right. Keep that in mind. So I got some new decks. I have the Trust Your Vibes Oracle deck by Sonia Choquette. I'm hoping I'm saying her last name right. And it's so interesting to me because I have another deck by her that I rarely use anymore. So maybe I need to pull that out. Excuse me, some point soon. But it's interesting to me, like as a reader, when you're drawn to art, and like I didn't even peep that like I had a deck by her, but like when I saw it, I was like, this kind of seems familiar. So I have that, and I also have what is this deck called? The Oracle of Awakening by Lalania Simone. The Oracle of Awakening. All right, it's a really pretty deck. So I may read from the books, but I also may not. All right. So Libra, as you're going through what you're going through this month, which makes me feel like you are going to feel hurt this month. This card says accept support. So some of you Libras, you may end up being, allowing your ego to lead you some of the time, and you don't want to end up allowing yourself to receive the support that you need. But go ahead and accept that support. And remember, if you're a Libra, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Rising, North Node, South Node, this reading could be for you. All right. So accept support. I hope you see that, like, this is also reminding me of balance. Okay. One hand has the moon on it, one hand has the sun. Then she has the yin and yang symbol underneath her, but it's a heart. It's shaped like a heart. So accept support. Support is what's going to help you to feel more balanced this month, Libra. We have let your higher self lead. Let your higher self lead. So with that Empress energy being here, all right, the Judgment card being here, the Six of Pentacles, like, it's time to step up, all right, have the awakening that you're having, and allow your higher self to lead you, not your ego, not your hurt and your pain, your higher self. Well, how would my higher self tell me how to handle the situation? What would my higher self advise me to do when it comes to staying within my comfort zone or leaving and doing something new? All right. Then we have change your story. Change your story. So, Libra, you've got to realize that you're more in control than you think. All right. And you have the power to change your story. It's about your decision making, it's about your self awareness, it's about pushing through, it's about letting something in so you can have the beginnings that you want. It's about being in relationships that are balanced. You have the power to change your story. So if you don't like how your story is being written, guess what? You're the author. Change it. Okay? So the next set of cards, all right, we have Wonder, Awe, Transcendence, and Reverence. So to me, I might end up reading y'all this one specifically. I'm going to read y'all that one. But remember when I told you to allow yourself to be supported, all right? Accept support. We have vulnerability. What are you really feeling? Vulnerability. What are you really feeling? So some of you Libras, you're being called to truly express yourself this month. You got to get vulnerable with your community, all right? Then that card was right next to this meditation card. So again, the third eye, I want y'all to really work on your third eye activation this month. All right, wear purples, wear blues, eat fruits and foods that are those colors, okay? We have meditation here, contemplation, peace, communication. So there is something to talk about. I feel like your third eye chakra is activated this month, but also your throat. It's time to speak up, all right? And maybe you have to meditate on how you're going to speak up, all right? But it's also time to bring yourself peace by taking those moments of meditation. So I'm going to read this Wonder card. Wrong booklet. Where is the... Oh. It's very early in the morning, y'all. It is 6:36 EST. I couldn't sleep, so I was like, you know what? I haven't done readings all week. I've been very busy. Let me get to it. Start my day earlier. So, wonder. The experience of wonder makes life magical. There is a primal and childlike joy that comes from the experience of wonder. It is the beginner's mind. We think we know so many things, but all of our so-called knowledge is based on conditioning and memory. This habituation and acculturation create a somewhat mundane experience where we forget to see the magic in every day. To invite wonder into our experience expands our capacity for the mystical, for the miracles that life has to offer. So many things are worth our attention and wonder. There is the perfection of a flower in bloom, the incredible transformation of a caterpillar into a butterfly, the gurgles and laughter of a baby. See, some of y'all might get pregnant this month. Let the childlike curiosity orb give birth to a baby. or give birth to something. Let the childlike curiosity that resides within explore the world with new eyes. Allow the magic of the world to be witnessed. This card is an invitation from the universe to take a deeper look at what seems commonplace and discover the simple wonder of life. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. The synchronicities in this reading are going crazy. Allow yourself to be vulnerable to your own childlike innocence. Explore your world with a new curiosity. Do something fun. Go on an adventure. Do something spontaneous. This may be as simple as going on a hike and paying close attention to the plant and animal life. Do something out of the ordinary. You can invite wonder into your life with a simple act of curiosity. And air signs are naturally curious, Libra, so this is up your alley. The affirmation is, I feel the infinite wonder of every passing moment. I'm in constant awe and amazement in the beauty and love that are this life, which Libras are about beauty and love and all of that. And I think it's so interesting that this card is telling you to like explore, all right, be in awe, do something spontaneous, because your mindfulness message that came out for this month, Libra, and we're ending it here, is playful. I go about life playfully and take things lightly. I can turn any hard day or heavy burden into a fun adventure. Why spend time upset when there is so much fun to be had? So Libra, you're being called to play this month, and I feel like it's the perfect time because Libra season just started. So why not play all month? And even at the end of the month when it's Scorpio season, it'll be Halloween. So why not play and allow yourself to have some fun? So it's saying even when life is serious as fuck, Libra, still have fun and also remember to be vulnerable. Okay. So Libras, that is what I have for you. Thank you for being number one. Please like this video, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.